Shalom YouTube, Shalom Saints, Sister Kate here. It's a day after the Bob camp out's over. Shofar's quiet again, and we're having some thoughts after everyone left. And Pastor said I should do a video on what do you do if your wife's not on board for prepping. And I know he's got that topic addressed in his book. And so I'll try to give you a couple of my ideas on that. It depends on your wife. You have to know her. I'm assuming you've lived with her for 10 years. You know what kind of motivates her. But I did find or hear of, or someone related to me, a story where something else besides an end of the world scenario, because that sounds very crazy to some people and highly unlikely, and so far in my lifetime it hasn't happened. But it was something way more normal. Something that was like an ice storm or something along those lines. And the wife had fought the husband on keeping extra food in the house and extra supplies. And when this particular natural event happened, he was able to just bring out of his storage, you know, different things that he had stored. And so his wife got the immediate, sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once here, got the immediate return on his investment, and the light bulb went off in her head, and she was like, oh, okay. It was a good thing that my husband had, and then fill in the blank, water or food or whatever it was that he happened to pull out that she needed. And that made an instant impression on her, and I'm thinking, that's probably one way of doing it. Hang on a second. Alright, so we talked about how a natural disaster and a husband's having things, probably toilet paper, water and things stored, and being able to produce them when his wife thought she needed them and could not go to the store. That's one way. Two, women like security. The reason you guys have houses is because we wanted them. We don't like being in little shacks and whatever. We want to know our lives are not in danger, our security is guaranteed, and also we like comfort. We want to be comfortable. And I know I've heard some women say they don't like coming out to the woods because they have to use a lesser bathroom facility. Okay, well, I'm here to tell you as a Girl Scout leader, people have been going to the bathroom outside for eons, centuries, whatever. Your wife will survive it. She just does not know that. So, given that she wants security, it's not a good idea for you to say, we're going to go trekking in the Alaskan outback for 2 weeks when she's never done a single camping thing in her life. So what you do is you start small. You say, let's have a sleepover in the backyard. You get the kids on board. You plan some sort of easy, fun food to cook, like hot dogs over the grill. And you rest assured, you let them all know, yes, you can go back inside and go to the bathroom if you want to, and you can run a power line out there and let them have electric or be able to use their Wi-Fi or whatever. Because you want to do these things baby steps. You don't want your wife to have her initial experience and it be a horror fest and she's decided she will never do this thing again, which sometimes you guys do when you take them to the range too, and I'm here to tell you, you do yourself no favor. So, start planning family events in the backyard. Make them fun. Have a movie night out there. Or, you know, like cook chocolate fondue over the campfire. So that your wife enjoys it, but she also learns that she's okay out there. And then step it up. Step her first camping outside of your house. Something safe like a cabin in a national forest or a state park, or some sort of fun canoeing slash camp over thing at somebody else's property that has some of the basic facilities like an outdoor outhouse or something. And then when you go to the outhouse, let her bring her Purell and her Lysol and, you know, her little lantern that she wants to carry when she goes in there at night, so that when she goes and uses that bathroom, it's not a total stinky, smelly, buggy experience, and again sours her on ever going outside. You don't just have to camp in the middle of summer. Most people do that because that's when they have time off from work. You can camp at other times in the year when the bugs aren't as bad or the temperatures aren't as extreme. Think about doing that. Think about asking her to be part of the planning process. Just start with little ideas. You know, what do you think would be a good thing to cook on a camp out if we decided we wanted to cook outside or something? What does Pinterest suggest would be a good dish for going camping? What does Pinterest say about tents and stuff, so that it's something she can relate to? And then, I'm not suggesting you do this, I'm saying this would be a way. If you want to be really devious, start on a trip and pretend to run out of gas and pretend that you have to stay where you are, and then have her experience the fact that she can do things like sleep in a car, sleep in a tent, go to the bathroom in the woods, know she can live through it. So the next time the circumstance comes up, she can say, well, you know, I did it that one time, I can do it again. And that is kind of devious, but I mean, you can use that as a platform upon which to, you know, make a scenario that would be more friendly to your wife according to what you know about her as a person. And definitely joint events. If you can get more than one family to go, often that's enough. If the wives can get together beforehand and plan, you know, a 2-day meal, and we're going over the 4th of July weekend so we can set off a few fireworks for our kids, you know, just something other than you're going to be Bear Grylls this weekend, honey, haha, we're going. You know, give it some thought. Anyway, I hope those suggestions help. Prayers also good. Going to your Heavenly Father and saying, you know, Father, give me the tools to reach my wife, soften her heart, soften my heart, etc. All right, bless you, shalom. See you guys later.